Welcome to the Spice Kitchen by Exotic Foods. Today we're going to do a duck breast with foie gras and tamarind sauce. So basically a tamarind sauce will be made with a tamarind paste, mixed with some fish sauce, a little bit of water, and some palm sugar. And we'll top it off with some shallot chips, which we'll fry in the oil to start with, and some dried chilies as well. Alright, so we heat up the oil first, and then we're going to take our shallots that are already sliced really thin. Make sure it's sliced really thin so it cooks evenly. So toss it in. Make sure your heat is not, the pan is not too hot, because it'll burn really quickly. Always keep stirring when you're making these chips. And make sure it heats evenly on all sides. As that is cooking, turn on the heat for our pan here. Alright, in order to get the duck to a bit crispy, you want to poke some holes into the skin. So once we sear, we can render out all that fat that's on the outside. Okay. Once that is done, some pepper on the foie gras as well, and some salt. Just a little bit of oil, because the oil from the skin of the duck is going to come out right out. Keep checking on your onions. Make sure they don't go too burnt. We have some garlic chips here, really thinly sliced garlic, which you put in later right now into the same oil as the shallots are. The reason I put it at the same time because the garlic will burn faster than the shallots. Now pan's starting to heat up. You want to put the duck skin side down. Let's hear that sizzle. That's good work. That's good job. Leave it. Let the fat render out for maybe 4 to 5 minutes on the skin side down, and then we're going to flip it over. Come back to the shallots and the garlic. They're starting to come out to the same color now. Let's give it a stir again. Once they become a bit brown, just yellow, start spooning it out, and it'll cook. It'll keep on cooking till it goes to a good crisp on the paper towel. On our next bowl, we're going to make the sauce for this particular dish. Put some water into our pan here. Wait and let that boil come to a boil, and then we're going to add our palm sugar, dissolve it in the water, some fish sauce, and then our tamarind paste. Keep the heat not too high, because we want all that fat to come out. And once the water's coming to a boil, we're going to get a tamarind sauce. It's a tamarind paste. Just about a tablespoon. Let that water dissolve. Give it a good stir. Now we're going to take out our shallots. It's gone nice and gold. So is the garlic chips as well. Chips are done. Change this over here. Okay, here's your palm sugar. Take about almost 2 tablespoons, tablespoon and a half. Pop into there. Give that a good stir. Make sure it dissolves properly. Come back and check on your duck. That's got a nice color to it. So it burned on the sides, it's fine. We can just good crisp to it. Now you want to give this a stir. Make sure all the palm sugar dissolves. And most importantly now, you need the fish sauce. You're going to do about, say, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Put these aside. Grab some chilies. Pop it into the hot oil. Get some of this coriander root. Give it a wash. We pop into our sauce here. Let it boil down a bit. Let it thicken. And we can put it right on the sauce. As the duck comes to almost a finish there, we took our foie gras, pop in the same pan, a little more pepper on top. Okay, now foie gras is cooking with the duck here. Just about 2 minutes on each side. Just get it to a good crisp. The duck you want it to go just to a medium color, just still some pinkness to it. There's your foie gras, nice and crisp, both sides. All right, now the duck coming to a good cook. We're just going to keep on basting some of this duck fat onto the duck breast. Just keep doing this for about a minute or so before you bring it out. You give it a nice gloss, as you can see right now. And once you remove it from the pan, we're going to start cutting through it and start plating. All right. Well, pat it dry a bit on the paper towel. Now, just gonna cut it through. It's great there. Okay, we're gonna take our duck here. Take our foie gras, cut through the middle, and layer it here. We'll get our chips. See how crispy it is. It's also on top. Cut on the cross section. And put it around. That's your duck with a tamarind sauce, garlic chips,